Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Movies about great things, terrible things, and all things bloody. I am your host, Noah. With me forever is Ryan.
Yeah, how's it going?
Forever and ever.
And of course, you guys remember Vince too, right?
Hey, how's it going?
Right. And this week we have yet another guest, Yohan.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. So, it has been a while since we've done a bad movie, but like a truly bad movie, right?
You guys really saved up for me on this one.
Wait, there was an option to do a good movie?
Well, not this week.
Okay.
This is gonna be tough for me. This is gonna be a real tough episode for me.
Another movie we're rocking Ryan right to the core.
Let me just start by saying it's usually easy to talk about bad movies when they're like dramas, because when those go wrong, it's hilarious. It's hard to describe a bad comedy besides things like this shit wasn't funny. I can only say that so many times. This movie's so long. It's so long.
Yeah, an hour and a half needle drop of silence and cringing.
It was over an hour and a half, man. They went into the credits.
Come on, I don't know. Maybe I just like hold a place in my heart for this movie because I know I've seen it a lot of times.
I also kind of grew up
like
on this.
I know like all the fucking dialogue.
I could
and,
see
like,
that because this is my first time seeing it. I could definitely see because I was thinking about the audience for this movie.
Yeah,
I could totally.
I also
see,
saw it when I was in like, well,
that's what I'm saying. Like
I think it was like it came out in 2000, so I was like, I think it was like almost like near the end of high school.
Mm-hmm. I could totally see.
I used to listen to well.
Oh, okay. So before we get too deep into how we all feel about this, I should at least tell you guys the title. So it's the 2000, straight on 2000.
In the year 2000. New millennium, Y2K.
Certain cult status, big money hustlers.
Ugh.
Now, in case you don't recognize the title, which I'm sure not many people would, it was the first of two films made by the Insane Clown Posse.
With a third on the way.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Whoa.
Yes.
Bombs
Yes.
dropped.
This
on
is
the podcast.
so
Exclusive.
Noah, you're what they call a juggalo, right?
Well, I don't know if I'd call myself a juggalo. I don't do the face painting. And, I did paint my face for a Kiss concert once.
Okay.
But
No, I used to listen to them like a lot when I was in high school. Not
Same.
a lot, but I thought they were entertaining. I never really took them that serious. Like I wouldn't consider myself a juggalo at all. Like,
No.
You're an appreciator of their.
yeah, but then like as I got older, I'm like, okay, this guy is just stupid. Like I've tried to listen to it now, and I'm just like I can't. Like it's just like it's like
It's
really
of its time.
it's really yeah for sure. I was just like. I just found the entertainment value in it, and I like really liked horror movies and that whole like kind of element of it, and like
I can appreciate like the cult status they have. The fact that they have such a rabid fan base for so long.
Yeah.
Like I do respect that, and it does fascinate me.
they're like fiercely independent. They've built up this, almost like a Kiss like following.
Well, how long were they out when this movie came out? Like how long have they been around?
They started
The early
really
90s.
in like their first album came out in like 89, 90 or something, like 91. Before they were Insane Clown Posse, they were called Inner City Posse.
Okay.
And they were another incarnation before that, and it was like them and like their older brother, or what's his name? Because they're not brothers, but their both name is Joe. But Violent J's older brother, Jumpsteady, and they were in a group together. Anyways,
Names do amuse me.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you see? Okay, so you must have been ecstatic when you saw Mick Foley's name.
Okay, yeah, that was this whole movie. People don't know me. I am a big wrestling fan, which I mean, seeing Clown Posse had an attempted entry into the WWF like in 98, 99.
They had a pretty big.
It didn't last too long.
It
was in
professional
WCW,
wrestling,
no?
WWF.
Before,
They were
before
With the oddities.
WWF.
Mhm.
After WWF, they went to WCW. They
Yeah.
started their own.
Well, they have their own.
They had their own league.
Professional wrestling.
JCW.
league, whatever.
Yeah, the JC Juggalo Wrestling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know they're really made the
But what they first did was they bought these, or I think they just kind of outright stole it. It was like footage from Japanese hardcore wrestling shit,
Okay.
and that there was like Cactus Jack and I think Terry Funk and stuff like that, and they just did their own commentary over it.
Okay.
And then they released these tapes, but I think they got sued for it years later. But and they would call Cactus Jack, Cactus Sack. Like, so that's where that character comes from.
Because this
or
is all right. The two things that kept me going through this movie, because this was a struggle to get through. Like I said, a bad comedy. It was. I took several breaks. I went and watched Westworld. Because it kept amazing me that it was like an hour. It was almost like a really long Mad TV skit. Like it reminded me of like a Saturday Night Live movie, like a bad one.
Oh.
But at the beginning, I saw two names that kept me going. I was like, one. Well, I'm not a quitter for films, so that kept me going. But when I saw Rudy Ray Moore,
Nice, yeah,
which
Dolemite.
almost killed it for me in another way later on we'll get to, and when I saw Mick Foley, because Mick Foley is my favorite wrestler.
Yep.
And this is 1999 era Mick Foley when I got into it. Him at the prime of his popularity.
Mm-hmm.
No Harlan Williams? No? No love for Harlan
We'll
Williams?
fucking get started
yeah.
on
yeah.
Harlan Williams. That mugging motherfucker.
I love Harlan Williams.
Harlan Williams for me was the saving grace of the entire film.
Get the... What?
Oh yeah,
He,
great.
and Johnny Brennan, the guy from Jerky Boys.
Okay.
Who does, like,
That's a police
I mean,
chief.
him in the fat suit and just like
he had some good lines. I'll admit.
all the like old Jerky Boy lines. Hey, what's up there, knuckle nuts and all that shit. And
It was
it's
so
just
much fucking fish-eyed lens. How many fish-eyed lenses were in this?
I would say it's more fisheye than not.
Yeah, and Harlan Williams is dumb fucking mugging.
Yeah.
I don't want my critiques to sound redundant, but they might.
All right. Well, I guess we should at least get into the movie, and I don't know. We can count off every time Ryan gets mad about Harlan Williams' face.
We referenced Rudy Ray Moore, which is appropriate.
Yeah.
This is straight up a Dolemite riff.
Dolemite.
Yeah. So I guess the best description of this movie would probably be a ripoff of blaxploitation movies from the 70s.
Well, they had seen this movie called Big Ballers, and it was like another straight to VHS.
Yeah.
These rappers, I think they're from like Louisiana or something like that. Like they're pretty like, and it was just like such a bad like shitty movie, and they're like, fuck, we can make a movie like this. So obviously it is very influenced by blaxploitation, but also like the
Dolemite specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also kind of the newer like hood movies of the like late 90s 2000s when all sorts of like rap groups were making their own movies.
Yeah.
Like No Limit and fucking 3 6
Belly.
Mafia, Belly. Well, that's a bit
Well, I mean,
more higher
it's
grade
a higher
filmmaking.
budget.
Like
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it was shot on like fucking.
On a
Well, a lot of
Steadicam.
the movies were shot on film, but they're just like really shitty.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's so many of them that came out in that time.
So the description, I guess, would be an homage. Let's call it
Yeah, let's call it that.
Generous and call it an homage.
to the bygone era of the 70s and the tough cop versus the tough gangster, and only one can be left standing.
Like I said, it's like a really long skit.
So
It's a true testament to the struggle between good and evil.
I would say at its highest,
Right.
but with clowns.
But with
It's before the Dark Knight. There was big money hustling.
Until that, we had nothing.
Yeah.
yeah.
So the movie
Christopher
starts
Nolan drew a lot of inspirato
from this, right?
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought that was there. All right. Let's actually get into the movie. We can certainly talk about all this nonsense after.
It's fucking over with.
Excuse me. So it starts off at a church with a voiceover. I don't. Vince, you're gonna have to help me out. Which insane clown is which? I remember.
Okay, Shaggy 2 Dope, who plays Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear, which
Yeah.
has his theme tune.
Well, yeah, every time
It's music
you
sting.
say there's like a
Dun, 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 dun,
a musical,
dun.
I guess a
There's a
stab
sting,
or
yeah.
whatever, a sting, yeah.
Yeah.
So every time you hear someone say Sugar Bear, it goes dun dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun.
Which they are
Like
aware
with
of.
horns, like
One-
funky 70s horns.
One of the things that I really loved about this movie is that they cast these two matching clowns as opposing forces.
Yeah.
That when they finally meet and see one another, it's Big Sugar,
Big
Sweet-
Baby
Big Baby
Sweet.
Sweets.
Big Baby Sweets is so offended and upset that this cop is like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, what the fuck? He's like, you're in matching makeup. How can you cast each other as these opposing forces? But
You
somehow
know,
did it.
they're
You're kind of, because no one else is wearing makeup really except for Green Willie, who's all gold.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're supposed to. You're supposed to
Just
just.
that sentence again.
I guess you're supposed to just kind of like forget about that. But
Well,
that's,
the movie also breaks this fourth wall consistently.
Constantly.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
This movie's extremely self-aware, but it's okay because they don't play it too serious anyway.
Oh yeah,
so.
no, you don't take this movie seriously whatsoever. You know.
So yeah, it begins with a voiceover in a church from Sugar Bear, and it's a voiceover from Sugar Bear, but it's also the priest going on about how you should donate and keep donating. The only way God will save you is if you give everything.
Well,
one woman gives like $5.
Doesn't he say like he's here for a funeral and they say it wasn't a funeral?
Well, yeah, that's right.
Continuity's all over the place.
Yeah, they say they're here for a funeral and he doesn't know the guy's name who they're burying.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, okay, whatever. So
Another victim of the streets.
the inner city,
Yeah.
New York.
So they open by shitting on church and religion and funerals.
Yeah, it's a good way to start.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be like an offensive movie, you might as well just go right at the beginning. And Sugar Bear is discussing how it all could have started, or how it all did start, and a flashback. So I guess the entire movie's a flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole movie made me want to watch Pootie Tang so much more. Like this whole film, I was like, man, I could be watching Pootie Tang instead of this.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have nearly as much a rerun in Pootie Tang
Oh
as
yeah.
in this.
Fuck. Cross my arms.
Cross your arms in what? Disgust? Smug?
I'll
Pout?
brood.
Brooding? Okay. So in the flashback, it goes to the villain, the antagonist, Big Baby Sweets, played by Violent J. Yep. Of the Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, the fat one.
The fat one, yeah. There's the short fat one and the tall
With the hair.
one. And his two sidekick goons, Lil Poot and Big Stank.
Who are Twisted.
Yes.
That's the rap group. They're kind of like under IC. They're on the same label as ICP. I don't know if they still are.
No, they're not anymore, actually.
They're not affiliated with. Okay, anyways, whatever. They were for a long time, and they were like, I guess, Insane Clown Posse Light, or like the B version of them. But they're actually better rappers than ICP.
Okay,
in
well,
my
so-
opinion.
no, it's the
When you
NXT.
set the bar low enough, you're gonna
Yeah.
find some better rappers.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it. They're drawing inspiration. And
Anyways, I
surpassing
think they're
their,
hilarious in this movie. Their characters are so like over the top, like wiggers. Like it's funny.
Yeah, so Big Pooh and Little Stank are definitely overplaying this white kid from the suburbs playing hood.
40s out of their curly
Silly straws.
Silly straws, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, very flamboyant, flashy clothing. A lot of windbreakers.
Grills.
It was
Grills,
very 2000
chains.
era, like right before FUBU.
Right.
Yeah.
If nothing else, this is.
Oh,
a
no, but
time
there was
capsule
FUBU because they
to
make
the
they.
They
There
do
was?
reference of
Oh,
FUBU.
No,
okay.
there's the bootleg version of FUBU, Poo-Boo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
P-U-B-O-O.
P-U-B-O-O.
As in
Poo-boo.
Poo-boo.
He's like, yeah, I'm looking for one of those sweaters with the suede P on the back.
See, Vince knows all the lines.
Yeah.
Well, this is really great. I'm glad that there's two of us that have seen this movie for the first time, and
And
there's
disliked it.
I just wanted to punch you in the face for dragging me into this, and then there's two of us who are familiar with it, grew up with it. Some
And it's all
fans
right.
to it.
Oh yeah, Die Hard for sure.
I hadn't seen it in years, so it was like
Yeah.
really. I'm just like, oh, I still
It's a good
remember
opportunity.
it. Yeah,
Good
for
opportunity as any. So the three
To
villains.
see if it's still if he still liked it.
Oh yeah, it still holds up.
Yeah.
Still holds up.
No, I feel similar to like old softcore stuff I'd look up when I was a kid. I was like, oh, I wonder if this can still get me going.
Yeah.
Nostalgia can go a long way.
Yeah. It's deep.
It's not the same without the tracking lines, but
Cuts.
yeah.
Henry.
So it's the three villains: Big Baby Sweets, Little Poot, and Big Stank,
And their bodyguard,
and their bodyguard Hack Benjamin.
I love the bodyguard.
who's
Yeah.
the swiftest man I've ever seen.
That's Violent J's brother, actually, who plays him, older brother. You never see his face. So.
Yeah.
Lead to him, though. One of the things we'll get to later on. One of the few things I did like, I'll pipe up, is that he does lead to one of the better head explosions I've seen in a movie.
No.
Oh yeah. So
It's no scanners, but I mean, what is?
what is right?
It's no chopping mall, but
Yeah, Hack Benjamin is a giant silent bodyguard, head to toe in black, with a gas mask on at all times
And a shotgun.
and a shotgun with
And a
duct
very
tape.
discerning eye for fake money.
Oh yeah, he could spot anything from a mile
who
away.
moves backwards in a very slow delivering way, trying to figure it out.
Well, what does Big Baby Sweet say later? He's like, Hack Benjamin's got answers when y'all are still asking questions. Like, that's a perfect description of that guy.
Great line.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. That's some poetry. One of the lines I
Oh yeah.
really had a problem with at the beginning when they're introducing Little Poot, Big Poot.
Big Poot and Little Stank. Lil Poot and Big Stank.
Little Poot and Big Stank. I think Little Poot,
Yeah, the skinnier one.
correct me if I'm wrong, is described as one of Big Baby Sweet's right-hand men. Like, how can you have more than one right-hand man? There's a right hand, and at best you have a left hand.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
And then that's it.
And there's no other hands.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Most people don't have multiple right hands.
He can afford it.
I guess it depends what side he's standing on, you know? Like,
You're my right, but you're
His right also.
My right, no.
If we all stand
We're
right, we're
getting the
also right of
semantics.
somebody.
Uh,
So I guess the
You're
main
all wrong.
theme of this movie was Big Baby Sweet's trying to get his money.
His
No.
motherfucking money.
His motherfucking money, excuse me. Yeah.
it's pronounced money.
Monet. I wonder how many times they said it during the movie. It had to have been in the hundreds.
I'm not going to recount it.
We're going to take a quick pause and watch
Yeah,
the
we'll just do a quick refresh. All right, and we're back. So, Ryan, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I could use some sugar right now.
Some sugar bear?
some sugar bear?
Keep on with the fucking synopsis, boy.
Yeah, I got him mad. So he's asking for his motherfucking money from this old woman, this humble old lady.
Is our first fisheye lens too?
Yeah, that's right, of an old woman. And he's yelling at her and berating her, and his two goons also piping in, chiming in. Yeah, you better do what he says, or else I'm gonna kick your ass too. And oh, what's that? It turns out to be his mom. Consider they're tough. Big Baby Sweets wants his motherfucking money from his mama, and also to say hi to Daddy when she gets home.
Right.
Now get the fuck up out of here! They're
And-
so kind.
Yeah, right. And as any good day goes in the corporation of Big Baby Sweets, profits are up, arrests are down. It's time to celebrate. Just a big old plate of cocaine.
I loved how there were giant lines, like the lines that they didn't snort. They were too big. They
Yeah.
start poking out of.
Yeah, that's right. They're taking little bits, and also Lil Poot grabbing as much coke as he can when Big Baby's not
Putting
looking.
it in his pocket, just like willy-nilly.
Yeah. Well, you'll save it for later, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At the police station, next scene, police station.
Yeah.
Where we get our introduction to the fat captain, or the fat chief.
Yeah.
And not only is he fat, like as Vince was saying earlier, it's a bodysuit,
Yeah.
but he was so fat, and he kept calling other people fat.
Yeah, that's the whole
That-
joke. He's
That
like,
was like the
Who
who you
best part.
calling fat, you fat fuck?
Yeah. As Vince was saying earlier, was what's his name? Brennan.
Johnny Brennan.
Johnny Brennan from the Jerky Boys.
Loves his ass.
Also,
Yeah, you wish you could
a
have
voice
his
on
ass.
the Family Guy.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he does he does Mort, and he does the.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah, and he
I
does.
mean, that stereotypical Jewish accent isn't. Or,
Yeah, but he does the bartender also, and he sounds kind of like
Oh,
Frank
yeah.
Rizzo character, you know.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Huh. Neat.
yeah.
So he's there, kind of checking out his ass in the mirror, like Ryan said. Loves his ass. So big and fat. I don't know.
It's not. I haven't seen a man admire himself in a mirror like that since Michael Rooker in Mallrats.
Yep. I thought you were gonna say.
Naked karate and.
the hallway.
Yeah,
TV.
Tal, we got to see Michael Rooker's ass.
I thought you were gonna say Dennis Franz in NYPD Blue.
No.
No one wants to see Dennis Friends.
I wouldn't want to see Johnny Brennan's ass.
You need to know about me. I'll always go for a Michael Rooker reference if I can.
Yeah, that's true. Right from your wheelhouse, huh?
Yeah, it's a portrait of a reference.
Nope.
That's the last I'm gonna get, man.
Not,
That's all the last
not
I'm
a
gonna
high
get.
five. Not a real high five. So with the captain admiring his ass, and his secretary bellows in, "Hey, fat ass, you got a visitor."
Yeah.
And of course, right back with the fat ass comment to her. And the visitor is Sugar Bear.
Right.
Dun 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 dun. Ryan, you have to be on that for me now. There it is.
Can I interject really quickly to say that one of my other favorite parts of this movie was.
You have a lot of favorite parts from a movie you don't like.
Yeah. I was just trying to cling on to any little bit that I
You're the
could
eternal
find
optimist.
joy in. Yeah. but one of the shining moments for me was the disembodied voice of the chief's secretary.
Oh,
She's got some good lines. She's an important character.
I really wish I wrote down more of what they called the chief. Because they always seem to have a name for him. I only wrote it down and started halfway. Lemon meringue pie ass. Jelly buns.
Yeah.
Lasagna ass.
Mm-hmm.
And thunder fingers.
Yeah.
But I mean, I probably missed it. You were laughing quite a bit, Ryan, for a movie you didn't like.
I like Thunder Fingers. I don't fully understand it. But.
No, I'll say one of the things that I was really curious about when I was watching this movie was the treatment of female characters throughout it. So
what, 2, 3 female characters?
2, 3 if we're being generous, and calling the disembodied voice of
the secretary.
The chief secretary a female character.
Well, we got Big Sweet's mom.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Yeah,
4.
4.
All right, 4.
And all the strippers.
Plenty of strippers.
4.
I don't think there is.
Yeah,
That's
the
a strip
strippers.
club.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They weren't characters. Those were glorified extras.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But
So at the police station, the fat captain, or the fat chief, the chief, meets Sugar Bear.
Dun, 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 dun.
There it is.
Super cop from Frisco.
Yeah, who everybody seems to know him.
Mm-hmm.
He's been attacked multiple times. I actually had to go back and rewind on one specific day for him. He was shot 12 times, exploded, stabbed in the balls, ass, and face, poisoned, and ate a live grenade. He is a super cop.
that's a hell of a day.
He took down the whole Frisco cartel, but single-handedly.
The Frisco cartel.
He seems
the infamous Frisco cartel.
unimpressed by all his own accomplishments as well.
Well, I guess when you live it every day, it's not no big deal, right?
That part's always hilarious to me when he's going over his accolades and all. And just like Johnny Brennan, he's like, you fought those bastards in the swamplands of Kindaslavia. Some shit.
Some made-up countries.
Yeah.
Um,
Swallowed a live grenade to save refugees.
Well, oh yeah. All right. So
It's hard to
Sugar
explain this movie though.
Bear. I know.
It's like,
There's a lot of nonsense.
It's hard to
yeah,
watch
it's like
this
you.
movie.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you have to watch it because the characters are just like they're so over the top and just like all the little one-liners and like stupid shit they say. There's a lot of like little like nuances in it. I find.
Yeah, a lot of pieces of corn in that shit.
Yeah, but the kernels, right? Golden kernels.
Yeah, golden kernels of shit.
So Sugar Bear tells the captain,
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes! tells him that he needs to be shown around town and wants to know if there's any clean cops left on the force. Because as we see in the hallway, that one cop, or like 3 or 4 cops, are just beating the hell out of this one guy.
Yeah, because Sugar Bear asks if there are any one. Also, Sugar Bear rhymes every single
Yes,
piece
thank
of
you. Thank you for
dialogue
bringing
that he
that
has.
up. Right,
That should bring that up.
Well, that's like
Full on
Dolemite.
Dolomite. That's full on Rudy
Yeah.
Roar. We'll get into Dolomite, which is when the movie broke for me later.
When they really shatter that fourth wall.
Well, no, we'll get to that in my issue. But okay, we'll get to it right now. They say there's a rule in film that never cite a better movie in your movie.
Okay.
Because the references made me want to start watching Dolomite, and then when Rudy Moore shows up himself, I almost stopped the movie and started watching Dolomite. Because I was like, I could just watch Dolomite.
I'd be much more entertained.
Yeah. And see, like, legitimate fuck-ups, like a boom mic operator in the shot. Not the boom mic, not the stand, the fucking guy himself.
Oh, crap.
And that's a legitimate mistake, and I can laugh at that. And Rudy Moore is genuinely fucking entertaining as all hell.
He was pretty entertaining in this.
He's entertaining, yeah, exactly, so I can just watch a whole movie of him.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I
But
watched 2 movies of him with the Human Tornado.
But that wasn't the topic this week.
It wasn't, unfortunately, but like I stuck it through. And Sugar Bear asked if there.
Should I play the intro?
Yeah, you might as well just play the song.
The name is Sugar Bear. And sweet and fuzzy like a pear.
Pears also shouldn't be fuzzy, guys. If they are, don't eat them. Throw them away. Pears?
Oh, pears. I didn't even peach. There was a. Oh,
Yeah.
because of pears.
Peaches.
Yeah, peaches for sure.
Okay.
True. Yeah.
Don't eat fuzzy pears.
Don't eat fuzzy pears.
A public service announcement for Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Yeah, guys. we can take a moment to be serious right now. I feel there's a lot of people eating pears covered in fuzz.
To all you juggos out there eating fuzzy pears with your
Faygo.
Faygo, yep.
It's not good for you.
All that Faygo can't be
His
good for
face
you.
lit up when you
Fuzzy-
said Faygo.
Fuzzy pear. Have you ever tried Faygo?
I've not.
It's delicious.
I haven't seen you so energized. How many episodes have we done?
This is episode 19.
I've never seen Ben so
Oh,
energized.
man, I love this movie.
Yeah, well that's it. That's it. You gotta pick the movies for Vince.
I'm feeding off his energy.
It's like the Citizen Kane of like rap movies, you know?
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
You're gonna back that? You back?
We're gonna
that?
get some comments after that shit.
You know what? I mean, yeah, I'm sure we'll hear about that in the emails and Facebook boards and all that shit.
So he asked the chief if there's any good cops in the force, and chief says yes. Excludes himself from this.
Well, he's not a good cop, as we see later
Yeah.
when he's in the interview scene or the interrogation scene.
Right. Very inept.
But there is only one.
There are no good cops.
No, there's
We're-
one good cop. He's a rookie. He's a green thumb. What do you call him? A green thumb Profika prick or something? It's Harlan Williams.
Yeah.
And as he's saying this, there's like people being like beaten and dragged in the background by like cops and like it's hilarious.
Yeah. Here comes Harlan Williams with all the same humor he has as his fucking interstitials from Just for Laughs.
Oh, and the beginning. Hey, I'm Harlan Williams.
Yeah.
Welcome to Just for Laughs.
This any scene of his fucking zany character. No, we did see plenty of his zany characters later on.
We see him the entire movie. He's a zany character.
That's a zany character. Then in the donut shop, Donut Hut.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the best.
Okay, you know! No, it's not!
That is the best.
No!
I like I said, I love Harlan Williams in this movie. It's so good, and
When he's playing with the donuts?
He's
when his
fantastic.
That was
He's
the
like,
best. That was one of the best scenes.
I'm a donut gentleman from
This
England.
never ended. It was like
because
they just
they
stuck
paid
on.
Harlan Williams X amount of money. He showed up every day, got super high, shit on the script, ad-libbed whatever he wanted.
Oh yeah, this
and
whole movie
those
there
are
was
the
like
shining-
they wrote a script.
Yeah.
I'm doing air quotes script, but most of it was just they improvised. They
But
had
it-
like and like because if you look in the the credits and it says like who it's written by, it's like Joseph Bruce, who's Violent J,
Yeah.
and it says additional dialogue, and it's like additional dialogue by pretty much everyone that's in the movie. So they just
Right.
like, you know,
Well, they wrote that part.
everyone kind of just like ad lib.
But yeah, because it feels like they challenged themselves to get to an hour and a half because they would just hold on shots for a while.
Oh, that sex scene?
Yeah.
That
Oh.
sex scene is the single longest scene in the movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
It's
super
fucking ridiculous.
super uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was tough to watch like the room sex scene. I love
almost,
the room.
Yeah, no, it was almost irreversible.
But no, oh god, no, it's not even like that. It's just like, it's not even like,
It's the same shot again and again and
yeah,
again.
it's nauseating. But actually, we're talking about the donut shop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the first place Harlan Williams or Harry Cox.
Harry
His
Cox.
name is Harry Cox because it's a great name.
Yeah.
That's the first place he takes
He stresses that's
Sugar
his name.
Bear.
Harlan Williams doesn't even smoke weed in real life, and the what's it called? Twisted like big
Big Poot and Little Stank.
yeah, they wanted to like smoke weed with
Lil
him because
Poot,
of, and he was
Stank.
just like he refused because he doesn't smoke weed, and they were kind of like, oh, we thought you did half baked. We thought you like smoked.
You
So
were
you're
that guy.
cool, man. Nope.
Thought you were cool, bro.
That's it.
I'm a
Acting.
fucking professional. I'm an actor.
Yeah, I'm that good.
Yep.
But yeah, at the donut shop, Donut Hut,
Mm-hmm.
we see the clients there who happen to be the Misfits.
Yes.
That was amazing.
At first, I was like, "Are those guys dressed as the Misfits?" I'm like, "No, that's just the Misfits."
That is
That's
the
the
Misfits.
Misfits.
Well, because the director
Post
is
Danzig Misfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2000 Misfits, but still.
Well, yeah,
To see
there
the
was
Misfits
a
sitting in a coffee shop
oh,
eating some donuts.
what was it? Jerry Only, Dr. Chud, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein, and the fourth one.
Was it Michael? Michael.
Yeah,
something?
Michael
Might be able to help
Graves.
you with
Michael
that.
Graves.
Michael Graves, thank you.
And the last guy who's their roadie was actually Johnny Brennan.
Oh, that was also Johnny.
Yeah, the guy
Brennan.
who's wearing like the Misfits hat and he has like a long white like kind of
Oh, yeah.
goatee going.
Couldn't
around.
understand anything he was saying.
Yeah, he's like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr." And Jerry only says something. He's like, "You gotta plug it in, you fucking idiot."
Yeah. But yeah, at the donut shop, Harlan Williams and Sugar Bear just chatting it up.
Yeah.
Harlan Williams doing his best donut.
Side note: why the Misfits were there? Because the director is friends with Jerry Only's son. Was actually one of the altar boys in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think his daughter's in it too somewhere. And he's one of the
Fucking
church.
nepotism at work.
He's one of the church. Anyways, John Cafaro, the director, is friends with the Misfits, and he directed a few of their music videos.
Okay.
Like this was the director's first full length movie. He had just done like music videos before that, and the Misfits. So that's the kind of connection.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are like, "Why are the Misfits in this?" Is like,
Yeah,
Well,
that was the big question coming out of it.
Well, I don't know. Figure like horror rock, horror rap.
I'm sure
Yeah.
You know,
There's a
makes sense.
line that connects. Those are dots that connect for sure.
Speaking of line, there is a line
Yeah,
coming
but-
up that I did legitimately laugh at.
Was it 8 Boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it was.
while I'm peeling caps like bananas, motherfucker.
No, it was, I'm gonna hit you. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
That made me laugh.
So while they're enjoying donuts and Harlan is doing his best donut ad libs, kind of using it as a prop.
I think that was the first break I took from the film where I was just like, I go.
Harlan Williams
Really?
is
You
a
didn't
donut
like that? I
channel.
thought it was
No, I
thought
didn't.
I thought it was great because I really liked the film's use of stock photography or stock film.
Yeah.
So Harlan Williams is describing all these donuts, honey glazed, jelly filled, and it's cutting to stock footage of
Yeah.
donuts.
Oh yeah, he keeps.
No, those-
They are not honey glazed.
Yeah, he keeps
He's like, look at
referencing-
it. He's like, look at that shit. Fallopian fruit flippers.
Yeah.
Tangerine. What was it? Sprinkled pineapple anuses or something.
Yeah, it's like
That's the kind
sprinkled
of thing I want.
assholes. And
Yeah. So yeah, but 8 Boy bursts in, holding up the joint, peeling caps like they was bananas, because he's in an ape suit, and that
Clearly, he
means
does
doesn't
not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Zero fucks.
Making all kinds of ape puns, which I appreciated.
Which terrifies Harlan Williams.
Yeah, jumps over the counter in a cowering
Sorry,
position.
Harry Cox.
Harry Cox. Not Harlan Williams, the actor. Harry
No.
Cox, the character.
Yeah.
And Sugar Bear leaps into action, being the super cop he is, giving him a straight DDT.
DDT.
Puts him down. Hey, if it was good enough for Jake the Snake Roberts, it's good enough for Sugar Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Not before throwing him a banana, causing 8 Boy to drop his gun.
In true fucking Bugs Bunny like fashion, throw the guy the banana, he will throw you his gun.
Yeah, he's like, "Ooh, what?" And he starts peeling it.
Super slapsticky, yeah. It's like,
Yeah, and then DDT puts him out, and Sugar Bear's taking him to jail.
this would taste a whole lot better if you wasn't getting robbed for your
Oh,
cheddar.
All the rhymes. It was like poetry in motion.
I feel like I'm going insane. This is Spring Breakers all over again.
Yeah.
This is my coping mechanism is pure insanity.
Which one do you think was worse? No, you know what? Okay, go after.
Well, yeah.
So back at Big Baby Sweet's headquarters.
This is where we're introduced to his Legion of Doom.
Yeah, his own particular posse.
What does they call them? Band of thugs and freaks or something?
Yeah, like thugs and freaks, hoes and pimps,
Oh yeah.
something else and something contrast. to
But
it.
first they're introduced, wrestling style.
Oh yeah, that's right. Coming down to the ring, accompanied by Lil Poot and Big Stank, Big Baby Sweets, and they come through the curtains, strutting down. Once again, another throwback to their love for wrestling. So they get there, and while he's there to collect his motherfucking money, we get an inside look into his workings.
Of all the territories he claims.
Yeah, places where he's collecting money. From Green Willie, a man who has 24 karat stamped gold
Yes.
with all kinds of...
Fake 24.
fake
24 carats stamped on fake gold.
On fake gold.
Yeah.
Also covered in gold, Mr. T style. Also painted gold.
Yes. He was an interesting character. I like that.
No,
I
well,
will give,
Green Willie's, it's kind of a play on the bad guy from Dolemite, Willie Green.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the meanest man I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
So.
Meanest motherfucker you ever
Never
did
did
see.
see.
Well, I was about to give them props for that, and I guess they just straight up stole that.
Next time you feel the compulsion to give props.
Like,
No, but he's
Don't.
not. He's not even. It's not the same character at
Yeah.
all. They just take the name and
Oh,
reverse
okay,
the
okay.
whatever.
Could have been anything, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's just funny because. Anyways,
There's Hazad, the guy who handles all the infomercials, I guess, for New York.
Right. Yes.
he's
And-
like the sleazy
They did put up a
Arab
num-
businessman.
They did put
He's
up
like-
because it turned into a little infomercial at one point. They put up a number that wasn't 555.
He's like,
No,
I don't give a
I
fuck
was tempted to
what the
call it.
producers.
Actually, you could call that number. I'll give the number out loud, too. It's 1734-480-3000. 3910.
That was their hotline, the ICP hotline or something like that.
So, Juggalos and Juggalettes, make sure you call that number. Let them know you're still.
We
still
want to
a
hear
fan.
from you. And,
No, we won't hear from them. They'll hear from them. I guess, maybe.
Who knows?
He's there giving all his infomercial money away to Big Baby Sweets. There's Fat Kitty Titty. Nope, sorry. I got that wrong. Fat Titty Kitty. Who is this ginormous breast woman who seems to have 991 hoes below her.
Right.
Hoes with no toes.
Yeah.
Hoes with afros.
So,
What?
I mean, assuming that is accurate, that would make her the pimp or madam of a enormous sex trade operation.
Yeah.
Which would be a pretty substantial, powerful place for the second and a half female character of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's progressive.
Right.
Well, you know what?
For about 30 seconds until we keep watching.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say all the female characters are pretty strong and powerful. Yeah, okay, you give me that look, but it's true, and I'll
I gave
explain
you a
it.
straight up Lawrence Fishburne look.
I'll explain it each.
They're
I
also-
give you a Larry Fishburne look.
They're also highly expendable.
Yeah, well, then there's that too. But she's there giving all kinds of money away from deep within her cleavage. Guys, like, can we take a guess on how big her breasts were? Because I feel ginormous isn't giving them enough.
She's like 38 fucking. They're huge.
The
They're big.
size of my head.
It's
yeah, I would say if we put both our heads together.
She's
we can figure this out.
She's a kind of known porn actress, Kayla Cleavage. She goes.
But they were so big they were unattractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were so
big
to
and
be,
fake. They looked like props.
And apparently,
Oh, clownish,
If you'll
nice.
forgive the pun, yeah.
No.
apparently during filming, her boyfriend was there, and he was like super protective, and he was like giving everyone like a hard time and shit.
I actually heard that the crew of this film went on strike multiple times.
Well, they used
What? Amazing.
Violent J used 100,000 of his own money to get the movie done, and because apparently they paid other people more than like they paid some people more than others, and like a lot of the crew were just kind of like, well, fuck these guys.
Well,
like,
maybe
type of thing.
that would explain, I guess, why some people just get killed off pretty quickly.
Yeah.
B, I'm waiting for the James Franco movie about this bad shot.
Oh, yeah.
This disaster.
Because they were
artist.
given like a quarter
James,
of a
if you're
mil
listening,
to
here's
make
your
this
next
movie
movie.
by Island Records,
Okay.
and yeah, they went over budget a bit, and but they paid for it out of their own pocket. You know, I think most of the budget went to paying Dolemite. But,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Which they do reference paying Dolemite to be in this movie.
yeah, because a lot of the sets look like something out of a Nickelodeon show.
Yeah, all extreme colors.
but the costumes are insane. Like just the colors, like all their.
It's all like
matching,
zoot suits and.
It's great. Like
Well, no, yeah, it's definitely
it looks like a cartoon. Come
It's the
to life
'70s
almost.
straight through like the 1999 era. Like,
Yeah.
So, and also, because Big Baby Sweets is such a good guy and he's going to hook us up, he gets Fat Titty Kitty to flash her breasts on screen for, a good
It's like,
10
why'd you
seconds.
show us them fake fat titties, you fake fat
And
titty
I think
bitch?
that might be the first moment where he breaks the fourth wall and he looks at us and says,
Yeah.
"You're welcome."
He's like,
Yeah,
I hooked
yeah,
you
I
up.
hooked
Our
you guys
movie's
up.
the
Right,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the 12-year-old in me thanked him, I guess.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Boobs!
Whoa, cool, dude.
Boobs! It's on TV. I have to get bored.
I have to wait for heavy metal to come on again.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I remember seeing that when I was like 16, 17. Being like,
Vince, I don't want to take this away from you. I know it brings you joy, and I'm not a downer guy.
No, I
for
know
other
it's a
people.
terrible movie. It's like it's a bit cringe-worthy at parts, but
Oh, certainly.
It's just-
it's so long.
It's
That's
fucking
what
awful.
really.
It's
okay,
fucking
it could have
so
yeah,
long.
it probably could have been like 10, 15 minutes.
Like I said, I
shorter.
really felt like a skit. Like it felt like some kind of like a good Mad TV skit.
Yeah,
That got
there was a
stretched
lot
out.
of fat they could have cut off, I guess you could say, but yeah.
Well, all right. Anyways, we'll
It's
get on.
also our first, is this our first cameo coming up too? Also,
Yeah, our first no, well, I guess the Misfits were already there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
And so yeah, the next cameo is Bootleg Craig, played
Bootleg
by
Craig.
Fred Berry, TV's Rerun.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Which-
what is happening?
Which
They,
he
they do call him Rerun.
Right? Again, breaking the fourth wall, calling him rerun, yeah.
and then he's like, nah.
It's like, no, we gotta call Bootleg Craig.
I was looking up. He's been married 6 times
Really?
to 4 women.
4 women? He made the same mistake twice?
With 2 different women. He married one woman twice.
Of all people, though, why rerun? Like,
He was.
he's like,
he needed money. It's randomness. It is almost like a Tim and Eric era level of like.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
That would be a really good sketch.
It's
a
just
Tim
like
and Eric sketch.
rerun.
If
Tim
Tim
and
and
Eric
rerun.
as the insane clown posse.
If they had
shooting
directed this?
Big Money Hustlers.
Yeah. I feel like we're just not getting it. They can be like have serious British accents. Rerun or Bootleg Craig, who seems to bootleg everything from Adidas.
With 2 S's.
Uh,
Adidas.
And Master P with 2 E's on P. Hats and t-shirts.
Poo Boo, apparently, also.
Yeah, Poo Boo, the line due out next month. But it seemed Lil Poot got the shirt ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was there for their
The priest.
Father
Father
Ducats.
Father
Ducats.
Who, when he speaks...
That actor committed to like, I have my one, I don't know the lines, but I have my one physical character thing, and I'm gonna mug the shit out of this.
Yeah. Oh, actually, wait, we forgot to say what happened to Bootleg Craig when he paid his motherfucking money. He put out his money, spread it across the table, big smile, and there's Hack Benjamin with the shotgun and blows him away.
Yeah.
This is the first of the movie's love of squibs.
Yep.
There's a lot of squibs in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, any chance they got, there'd just be fake gunfire going off.
Yeah. Good use of practical effects.
There was some good, look, there was good use
There
of
was
squibs.
there was just a little bit of CGI
Yes, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Was at the, yeah.
towards the end.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought that, when I was watching it earlier, my girlfriend saw it and she was like, "Isn't that the guy from the Jerky Boys?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, he put on a lot of weight." And I'm just like, "No, that's a fat suit." And she's like, "Oh, it looks real because it looks pretty real, like, you know."
Yeah, I just assumed that he ate his feelings for 12 years and put on a lot of weight.
All right, yeah, and Father Ducky, who
Ducats.
Yep, who has the most amount of money, I guess. He brings out this big tray, I guess.
It's like the collection plate.
collection.
Yeah, the collection plate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And also we saw that rerun got blown away.
Yeah.
Because we realized all that, his money
Was bootleg.
counterfeit.
Bootleg, yeah. Even his money. Father Ducats pays his tithe, I guess. The tithe on his tithe.
Exactly.
And right when Big Baby Sweets is going to the end of the table to get his money from 8-Boy, well, he's told he's not there. And you know how that pisses off Big Baby Sweets.
And they showed up and they put in a VHS copy of the movie.
Yeah.
Because the security camera of Donut Hut is edited exactly like the scene we just saw.
And filmed from that same camera.
Yeah.
Black and white, though, to make it look like security.
Yeah.
Audio and all.
It's a good touch. I always love that.
So
We had to hear that cheddar line again.
Yeah, that's right. Try to make it better rhyme.
Yeah.
So obviously Big Baby Sweet's very mad because not only is somebody fucking with his motherfucking money, he knows who now. Somebody depending on it's.
Who the fuck is this motherfucker fucking with my motherfucking money, motherfuckers?
Yeah, who is this guy that looks exactly like I do?
Yeah, just kind of skinnier.
Were you waiting for a Luke Cage like reveal that they were brothers?
Yeah, honestly, I was. It wouldn't have surprised me. At the end of it all, I was like, "Man, you're my brother. Why can't we
Just get
just
along.
like
Motherfucker,
obey the
I
law
am your brother.
and- or be criminals together?"
We could own this world together no matter what we do.
And then Fat Titty Kitty chimes in
Right? Yeah.
with all her knowledge.
Yeah, once because she's sick of Big Baby Sweets calling her a bitch.
Right. Yeah.
No,
you
well,
see-
she goes, she tells him, she's like, "That's that motherfucker Sugar Bear." And he's like, "He's one badass motherfucker. I heard he took on the Frisco cartel. I heard he fucking
Ate a
swallowed a
live
live hand grenade," and goes on.
Yeah. So
Then he calls her a bitch again. And she doesn't like that.
No,
no.
And you see, first time
she
the
displays knowledge.
Yeah.
She stands up for herself.
That's right,
And
stands
is
up for herself.
Fucking summarily executed by this asshole.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not saying that they have it right on both sides, but the first time, here it is, where the Insane Clown Posse's making it work for women.
Mm-hmm.
And Hack Benjamin.
Look, I never said the movie
Quickly
wasn't
shoots
progressive.
Yeah, but you made a face when I said that they were certainly behind women's rights on this.
Ain't no face on radio, man.
I guess not. But soon we'll get a camera. We should do this. Like, We'll film this shit. We'll put it right up there.
Yeah.
All right.
Big screen.
On the big screen. Soon live. No, maybe not.
Just two brothers.
Two brothers. All right, so back to Big Money Hustlers. The strip club scene.
So our first shot of Fago.
Yep, there was a prominent Fago display at the bar.
Yeah.
Sugar Bear at the strippers, taking in some of the local entertainment.
Sights and sounds.
It's
That's
funny.
Another thing that bothered me. Sugar Bear painted as the hard-boiled.
Detective.
Yeah, the
Or-
hard-boiled detective that like no like takes bar, like gonna clean up the streets. He gets shown around town and goes to a donut shop and then follows that up with going to the strip club. I'm not really convinced with his dedication to
cleaning up the
eliminating the dark element.
He did
from,
bring in Monkey Boy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Big Boy.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true.
On his first day, he's already brought somebody in. I feel like he's entitled to his.
Okay. Man have a point.
Gotta defend him. So at the strippers,
Yeah, he's a Martin Riggs, like.
Yeah, he's a wild cannon, but he does it for good. So at the strippers, we see Sugar Bear fall in love with one of the strippers.
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot of lady named Missy.
There's also we see the entire strip club is also old men.
Yeah, the entire strip club is like the grossest looking old men. I'm
Why
sure
not?
that guy was wearing a mask, right?
No, that's the other jerky boy.
Yeah.
Kamal, who did Tarbosh, and that character he was doing was Kissel. It's Kissel. He's like, "Oh baby, shake those fun bags."
And the other guy in the back kind of going nuts too, like
Oh yeah, the bald guy. He's like freaking out.
Missy.
One guy kind of looked like Stan Lee a bit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Stanley's first cameo.
Yeah, his first cameo. Well,
well, breaking the fourth wall. Stanley cameo in a strip club.
Yeah.
Could be watching Deadpool right now.
It's not like just Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
They wear a mask.
It is. Where was T.J. Miller in this?
Young T.J. Miller.
Yeah.
A young T.J. Miller was watching this and just internalizing everything and saying, "One day I will be."
I'll have my moment.
I think more saying, "One day, whoa, I'm gonna watch this. Do it, yeah."
It's me.
Be in that bear movie.
So Missy is a whole lot of lady. Another time when the Insane Clown Posse is standing up for the body positive movement.
They love those BBWs. You know?
By putting in this big beautiful lady.
Mm-hmm.
She's a whole lot of woman.
Yeah, she must be tipping the scale somewhere
300 pounds
in the
of woman.
253 and change.
Short too. Like I said, either everyone else is short or fucking Shaggy Two Dope is really tall. Because when they stand next to him later on point, she's a very petite woman in terms of stature.
I think she's probably a short woman, but
Yeah.
I'm sure he's also a
Because there
tall
was a few
guy.
times where he looked really fucking tall next to people.
I'm sure he's well, he looks like a tall, skinny dude. I
Yeah.
don't know. Vince, can you find out how tall Shaggy Two Dope is?
Alright.
Can you reach into the deep recesses of your memory to?
Yeah, just pull that from your mind. Actually, no, you don't get to use your computer. You just gotta remember, man. So it's kind of
He's 6'2".
Okay, but
that's a
That's
tall
taller
fella.
than average. That's a big dude.
yeah.
That's a tall fella.
Thanks, Google.
Yeah, you nailed it. Thanks, Wikipedia too. So Missy's dancing on stage. Not Shaggy Two Dope, but his character's name.
Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear.
Ba ba bam.
Bum, bum.
Thanks, fellas. He's there making googly eyes at her, and when she goes down to,
He's also narrating this whole movie. We should point.
Oh,
He's still
yeah, I
narrating
guess
the
he
entire
is.
time.
No, but he does a double take. He's like there, and he's like, what?
the lady,
Yeah.
two lady,
He's at the strip club feeling really bored until.
until Missy.
Yeah, until
Missy
that
comes up.
burlesque dancer wandered on the
He's
stage.
like, it was love at
And I
first
don't
sight.
know if this is intentional. I would love to think that it was because it would be such a cute moment. But I feel like this when Sugar Bear's talking to Missy for the first time, it's the first time in the movie where he doesn't rhyme.
No, he does.
No, he does not.
Oh yeah.
The very first lines when he's talking to Missy, there's a sort of nervous, flabbergasted schoolboy charm to his inability to rhyme when he's talking to her.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we'll have to go back to the tape on that one,
Alright.
and
I'll take
You,
it
have
for
to,
it.
you might have to double check me on that. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's...
yeah, we'll do that in a follow
No,
up episode.
he does rhyme, but he adds like extra, like instead of where it should be the end of the rhyme, he'll add like an extra word and then like finish it.
Yeah, how dare you doubt his flow?
Either way, it's a sweet, endearing moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Almost as sweet as when he
hard-boiled...
when he buys her
Yeah,
a
no.
slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing says, "Hey baby, what's up?" Than a slice of pizza at the bar.
Yeah.
Not under any heat lamps or anything. Look, I was just sitting under the bar, ready.
It always gets my attention.
Yeah. Oh, pizza. Yeah, I guess I'm interested in this fella. So they make a quick chat. I'm new to the city. Maybe you could show me around, like your bedroom. And it seems, I think that might have just been
Oh, he
line
cuts to
for
the
line.
chase. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they take off together for her bedroom. Also, I want to bring up the music real fast.
The music is great.
The music is great.
Yeah.
It's
Well, whenever it's not ICP like instrumental songs,
yeah,
it's like library music,
it's lounge music.
lounge music. Well,
Yeah.
that or like, but it's just like in the 70s there was a lot of what they called the like library music, and it would be like kind of public domain like music, and it would just be like instrumental stuff, and it's just like almost like really good elevator music,
Like the girl from Ipanema,
Yeah.
or Blue Hawaii, or something with that just sounds mellow. Anyway,
Yeah.
but it's a mix between that and like the '70s funk,
Yeah.
and like psychedelic funk too. It wasn't just
Yeah.
it wasn't like straight funk, but kind of like Jimi Hendrix tones to it.
To the testament of the Insane Clown Posse, especially being, a rap duo, the music in the movie is really good. And it is sort of a seamless connection between that library music and their own music.
Mhm.
It's just,
Yeah, nothing felt out of place.
yeah.
Except for this scene coming up, the uncomfortable sex scene.
Yeah.
Well, inner shot with.
well, it's like when they're in the donut shop and they're panning along Misfits. It's the sentimental journey. That, and so that's like kind of quirky and weird, and it's like then when they're in the bedroom, it was like it's it's like a woman like just going
at one point the Incredible Hulk music does play
Oh yeah, the
because
end
they
theme
cite
from
it.
the-
Yeah, and then they cite it in the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because that was the first thing. Because first I thought it was like a rip off on it, and then I saw it in the credits.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
that's near the end.
yeah.
when he's all down and out.
Yeah.
The all is lost
But
moment.
when we see
Not during the sex scene.
No.
Okay, I was like, how did they slip
No.
that in
No,
the sex
sorry.
scene? That'd be
But yeah, back to that uncomfortable sex scene. It was all like filmed first person view.
Again, fisheye lens.
Fisheye
right?
lens.
He's thrusting into you.
right.
Yeah,
Those are some daring choices from the director.
yeah.
Fisheye lens, okay, just lay down and then jerk towards
jerk
the
your
camera
face to the
like
camera.
you're having sex.
And make
Intercutting
faces.
with
Her kind of bobbing back and forth.
that and
And eating.
Big Daddy.
Oh yeah,
Sweets.
yeah, the intercut. Of,
Oh yeah,
of
Big Baby
the-
Sweets
Big Baby
Them
Sweets.
rolling up on a meadow of baby deers and
and bunnies.
Yeah.
Because they want now they're gonna rain havoc on the city.
Yeah, that's right. While Sugar
they start
Sugar Bear's distracted.
shooting up the little woodland critters.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, that was supposed to be footage of like a schoolyard or something.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, but that they were like, oh, it's
but
a bit,
for obvious reasons.
it's a bit too much.
Right, so there was a bar.
Yeah,
We found the bar, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
Yeah, you
no
can't shoot
killing
kids on screen.
innocent children.
Yeah.
Again, that was another good moment of stock photography in the movie. Just
Yeah.
opening up on
On a bunny hopping away from the gunfire. And also, Green Willie stealing that purse from the old lady.
No, it wasn't an old lady. It was just some lady,
Or
and
was
that's
it?
actually his wife in real life.
Green Willie?
Yeah,
Green Willie?
the woman he robs from.
Oh yeah.
Like
you
he
have a
comes.
staggering amount of knowledge about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
inner workings of the movie.
I do. Well, I told this movie came out in 2000.
He's
and
had
then,
60
over,
years to get ready for
over
this
the
moment.
years, I read about it and it was interesting.
It's all been leading up to this.
When this movie came out, I special ordered the VHS because I couldn't they didn't really sell it at later they did. I found it at HMV later again on DVD, but originally on VHS, I had to
Oh, they didn't have it
special
at
order
Sam's?
it. No, I ordered it from Phantasmagoria or something in
Okay.
this place
Oh, nice.
in Westmount. I don't even think it exists anymore.
No, probably. I don't think
They
so.
special ordered it from
Never again.
Island or whoever
Burn the shop
distributed
down.
it.
Burn the shop down never again.
I paid like $25 or $30 for it. Which
Shipping
was-
and handling.
which was a lot back
Yeah,
then.
a lot
you
for
know?
VHS back then. For sure.
Also in the reign of terror on the city is Hack Benjamin just standing on the roof, firing missiles in every direction.
Mhm.
Yeah, cut to stock footage of like
Buildings
demolition
exploding.
exploding. Yeah. Oddly enough, you see one of the Twin Towers. He's standing in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes like a Ugandan film all of a sudden, the special effects.
Yeah, just the cheesiest.
Yeah.
And all these attacks going on while we see Missy eating like what are those pink desserts from Hostess? Snowball.
Coconut.
Yeah, they're
cake?
Yeah, like
coconut.
snowballs, I think.
Yeah, snowballs.
Yeah.
Those-
And I guess Sugar Bear's climax,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is
Yeah, I saw his vinegar strokes.
so right
Yeah.
into his soul.
Yeah.
At this point, during their post-coitus cuddle, Harlan Williams calls and informs Sugar Bear that the whole city's gone to shit.
I almost called him Harlan Ellison for a second. I almost called him Harlan Ellison for a second.
Harlan Ellison spins in his grave.
Call him science fiction writer.
And I really like his crying scene too. The same one he does from Half Baked.
Hug for sugar.
Sugar Bear!
Hug for sugar, you fucker.
You son of a bitch!
I should have told him I loved him.
Yeah.
I should have told him I loved him. That's another great fucking moment.
I should have told him.
He steals the film.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
At any turn.
He's like, you can't go after him. You're crazy.
Yeah, but that's it. Sugar Bear says, well, I'd say he's sick of the corruption.
Yeah.
He's going right to the top, and he's going to arrest Sugar Bear himself. Big Baby Sweets himself.
Right.
To which point, yeah, Harlan Williams saying you can't do that. He's too high up there.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. He's super cop. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's too high up there. He's in a small, like, brownstone, some small residential building that Sugar Bear is able to, pick the lock? Is it
No, it's
Well,
a
the door's
mansion.
open.
Like
Yeah.
it's a pretty big house.
It's a nice house. The
It's a
door's
nice house.
open, then he closes it, and then picks the
Picks
lock.
yeah, another classic cartoon, sort of Looney Tune.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, it
or
was like
March
something
Taylor.
like, like the
Tongue-in-cheek.
Zucker brothers. All
Oh.
Mhm.
But yeah, he picks the lock, breaks in there, and sees a slumber party, I guess, going on
Right.
in Big Baby Sweet's bed.
which the bigger one is feeding them chips.
Big Poot.
Big Poot's feeding them chips.
Oh no, Big Stank. Sorry.
Big Stank is feeding them
Give me
chips.
a
Feeding him
chip.
chips, but it's like the chips are covered on his chest,
Yes.
and he's just picking them off his chest and feeding them to Big Baby Sweets. And Little Poot is gone to get baby oil.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about.
That was a bit of a problematic
Anyway, he
scene for me
comes
because
back doing his little dance, and Jiggy's like, "Who's got the baby oil? Got the baby oil."
It seems like there's the suggestion that there's some sort of
Homoerotic.
Yeah, exactly. That there's a sexual.
But that's the
dynamic
only time they
between-
make it, so
Yeah.
it's not like it's a running gag where like, oh, he's banging his underlings.
Right. Yeah. They don't beat a dead horse, but there is a sort of
Yeah,
private
implication.
moment that Sugar Bear stumbles upon that,
Which kinda
would
makes it even more
imply
funnier.
that
Yeah.
these characters are somehow sexually
Linked.
Fucking each other.
yeah, romantically connected.
Where was his bodyguard during this scene?
I wouldn't want to watch
Yeah,
that.
Jerking
So.
off. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Maybe it's his time off. Hey, I'm here 9 to 5.
Yeah.
After that,
He's not on call.
Mm.
No, I got my weekends. But yeah, Big Sugar Bear makes the arrest and brings all three of them in.
And I guess he also brings his chair with him. Because when we see
Which
the
chair?
Oh, that's right.
we see the interrogation
yeah.
room, he's at a fucking throne.
Yeah, so back at the cop shop, Sugar Bear is interrogating Big Baby Sweets.
Mhm.
In a black void.
Yeah, the
Like,
room
it looks like the flashback scenes from Sleepaway Camp.
completely devoid of like any
Yeah.
light or sound.
Yeah, it's like the astral plane in Stranger Things. Just pure
But yeah,
darkness.
Yeah.
if you're trying to break
What?
trying to break
It's the Dark Knight scene all over
Yeah.
again.
See, once again, somebody's drawn. Chris Nolan's drawn on this movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're trying to break a suspect, if you're trying to get him to admit to a wrongdoing, maybe don't let him sit in his own
In his
throne.
own personal
Maybe
chair from
that,
home.
Is a little too empowering.
While
Yeah.
he's counting, like,
Money.
yeah,
It's just-
he has a big stack of money, just counting it.
And,
And doesn't seem phased by any of this.
well, yeah, because he doesn't really have anything on him.
Yeah, well, he keeps
That's true.
bringing up,
That's
he's just like, oh, this and that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then he's just like, oh, I'm so scared, you don't have shit.
Yeah, you don't got shit on me.
But he says,
He's
we
like, the
found
bodies,
the bodies
the
that you
bodies,
bodied
the
in your front
bodies.
yard, and his response is, the bodies? and he makes the jerk off motion and laughs. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, isn't that a legitimate threat of like legal due process? Like, shouldn't you be concerned about that? Because he has an answer for everything else, but the bodies he just.
I don't know. They were there when he bought the place.
Right.
Clearly, it
I
was
don't know
of
anything
no,
about any bodies. That's all he had to say.
Yeah.
clearly it was of no
What
consequence.
bodies?
So.
There you go. Legal defense.
Played the fifth.
Meanwhile, in the other
room,
interrogation room,
the chief is going over Big Stank and Lil Poot, who are just bawling like bitches, crying their eyes out, blaming Big Baby Sweets. Mm-hmm. And true to form in his bad copness, he's like, I can't pin anything on these guys.
they're
They keep
spilling their guts. Like,
Yeah, they're spilling their guts about how Big Baby Sweets made them do all this. And he's like, I don't have anything on them. They just keep saying Big Baby Sweets.
Yeah.
And because he has nothing on any of them, it's got to set him free.
Let him go.
And
Is that where he tells Harry Cox to find the biggest ass in town? Fuck it.
plug it, yeah. He's like, well, what do you want me to do, Chief? He's like, I want you to go to find the biggest ass and biggest, fattest ass and plug that fucker up.
Yeah, well,
Something to that effect.
some classic Jerky Boys line.
Yeah.
So back home at Big Baby Sweet's headquarters, which I guess is also his house.
This movie's only like halfway through at this point.
Well, you know, so we'll motor
Is
through
this
it.
when the Magic Ninjas show up?
Yes, because every good movie has magic ninjas.
If it's not, let's just jump to the
Magic
because
ninjas,
that-
what?
The Magic Ninjas-
That's what
Magic
turned it up.
ninjas,
Who
what?
didn't need to be in the movie at all?
Yep, pretty much.
They served no purpose.
So at the headquarters, Big Baby Sweets is mad. He's being arrested, made fun of, or made a mockery of. He's mad because he's not getting his money, and Sugar Bear's ruining his empire. He demands that his underlings produce the baddest assassins they know, and the remaining underlings, which I guess are just Green Willie, the priest, and I don't know who's left here.
The infomercial dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Assad.
Assad.
Aziz?
Assad.
Assad.
It says produce the best assassins you know. They all kind of give him a look, and Hack Benjamin's there right on time. Shotgun blast to everybody.
Boom. Boom. Insubordinates.
Yeah, that's it.
The lot of ya.
He's got no time for it. Big Baby Sweets has a job to do.
Really, that's I think gonna fuck with his money though.
Well, yeah, in the long run, all this is fucking with his money.
Yeah.
Nobody fucks.
Well, you know what? I
with
guess
my
it's a vacuum, right? Somebody else is just going to
money.
jump in, the next person in line.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's right.
Watching Daredevil.
Yeah, exactly. There's always going to be the next person. So yeah, this is when Big Baby Sweets calls on the Magic Ninjas, saying that he should. And it's funny, like one of the ninjas. First of all, they're both white guys
Yeah.
in masks, but you can't see they're white, but you know they're white. One of
Well,
them,
you know for sure later on.
yeah, when they're demasked. One of them is kind of yes, sir, of course, whatever you say, master. The other guy very casual, like yeah, okay, that's about right.
Yeah.
We got it.
Are they dressed like ninjas?
Kind of.
Well,
I
guess a child's
Well,
Halloween costume.
the guy's wearing a like a headband that says ninja on it. So
there you go. That's how you know he's a ninja.
Kind of.
Who-
gives it
Nobody
away.
but ninjas can wear those headbands.
They're ridiculous colored ninja suits. Usually ninjas wear black.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
neon.
neon and like metallic purples and golds. So they summon the ninjas to try to hurt Sugar Bear.
They summon the ninjas with what looks like a remote control for like a car.
Yeah.
Oh
with
yeah,
like a huge antenna with a swirly thing, and then he's just like.
what felt like should have been a 3D scene.
Yeah,
The
the way
antenna
Yeah, well,
shoots
because the
directly
antenna's like
into
right
the camera,
at the camera, and they're
look
probably
at it.
using fish lens again.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Oh
like,
no, they're
"Rah."
definitely using visual lines again. Half this movie looked like it was shot through an apartment
And
door.
he's like 1 kilometer to the left, 3 kilometers to the right.
Yeah.
A little Sergio Valente.
yeah, titty twist, and here we go.
Ninjas.
And then the
Ninjas.
magic ninjas what? Magic ninjas what?
Yeah, as the underlings chant, they say that they need to hurt Sugar Bear somewhere where it really
Well,
hurts.
because they can't kill him, otherwise the movie will be over.
Right? One more time where they reference that fourth wall and break right through it.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that if they kill him now, the movie will be done, and they still have another 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the Dolemite cameo. Yeah. So,
What's going on? It's like, fucking, where's the Ruder.
So they decide to send the
Where's
ninjas.
Mick Foley?
He's coming. You have
Oh my
to
god,
sit
that's
through
what
it.
I said the entire movie. Every time a new character was introduced, is that McFoley? Is that McFoley?
Yeah.
Where's McFoley? Fucking come on.
I saw his name.
Yeah.
They're not gonna lie and just not put him in here. Oh, I didn't make it past the cutting room floor, guys. Sorry.
Nah.
No, he had a great cameo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
He
did.
did. It was at the
In
end of the movie.
The payoff was great, but
Yeah. So they send the magic ninjas to kill Missy, to hit him where it hurts in his heart.
Yeah.
And they do. They leave a food trail for her.
Yes.
And
Can't resist.
very ET like.
Yeah, where she was just hit each state. There was pizza, and I think there was ribs and chicken.
Like they hold on her eating that hot dog. Like, and they just hold on scenes.
Yeah, to eat that whole
Where
hot
she's
dog.
just eating that hot dog.
Yeah, they really hold on the Missy scenes a lot.
Well, it's good too because the ninjas end up killing her, so it's the last time we see her.
Yeah.
So that's our
Yeah, they slice her,
last-
dice her, and
last of the few female characters becomes a woman in the refrigerator. And
Oh,
Nice.
good reference.
Yeah.
you just see her silhouette still eating pizza while they're hacking away at
Yeah.
her with,
And blood
with the
flying on the
ninja sword.
walls.
Yeah, and just blood squirting on the walls.
So that kind of
It
puts
shocked Vince.
down to the
Shocking.
core. And that kind of rattles Sugar Bear down to the core.
Yeah, because he passes the ninjas as he's going down, much like in Running Scared.
Yep. Yeah. Throwback to last week's episode.
Yep.
Where.
Spider-Man.
Yep. Yep.
A
He
reverse
tells him to get the
Spider-Man.
fuck out of here.
The reverse Spider-Man. But yeah, it puts him into a deep funk, and he ends up quitting the force.
Yeah.
Starts drinking heavily, doing cocaine like a vacuum.
Admits that all his past... he stops rhyming.
Stops rhyming. That's the
Yeah.
big one. That's how
Smoking
you,
huge
he's
joints
lost
and
himself.
hookahs.
Yeah.
yeah. And,
Chugging JD.
And admits that all his past glories are shambles.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That live grenade he ate. Actually, just a firecracker he stepped on.
Right.
And it wasn't refugees.
It was the Fugees.
The food. I was working the floor.
I used to work the security with the
The
barricade.
Frisco Cartel was in a video game.
Yeah, it was just a video game. He's actually telling all this to the police chief, who's coming and saying, "What are you doing, sugar tits? I haven't seen you down in the force for a while."
He tells him Harry Cox has been abducted,
Kidnapped.
Yeah.
abducted by Big Baby Sweets and his gang of freaks.
But Sugar Bear is too fucked up and can't seem to do anything about it. And the chief calls him a washed-up Dolemite and leaves.
He's
And
like,
then-
yeah, just what I said you were.
Oh no, I want to be Dolemite. Sorry,
Wannabe fucking Dolemite.
Citing the poster on the wall.
Yeah, that's
of
right.
Dolemite.
Of Dolemite. The only thing decorating his apartment is that like raggedy old poster.
No, he
of
points to
Dolomite.
there's the Dolemite, and there's some Dolemite records. There's about like 3 Dolemite posters in there. Human Tornado, Dolemite, and some Rudy Ray Moore like comedy records.
Which thankfully had that shrine, because then finally some man Jane.
There it is.
Rudy Ray Moore himself shows up, the ghost of Dolemite.
Yeah, although he's not
He's
really
not dead.
dead.
They get into the discussion.
He's
and
like,
they bring
man,
the director in.
Dolemite ain't dead. He lives over in Las Vegas.
He was in Hollywood.
And then he's like, I don't write the shit. I just pay to perform it.
Which is a fantastic line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And he's like, why don't you ask this motherfucker over here?
and the director comes from behind the camera, guys. Read the script as is.
Stick to the script, all right?
How ironic.
God.
Yeah.
And then
Again,
back,
breaking the
take
fourth
two.
wall.
So the ghost of Dolemite. What are you doing here? And Dolemite kind of gives him. It's half inspirational speech, half get your shit together.
Yeah. Like
This is-
all great inspirational speeches are.
That's right. Where he's saying, quit ripping off my
I
shit.
know you got a lot of juggalos jamming out to your shit.
It's arguably the best. It's arguably like tied to be the best scene.
Then
in the
he's
movie
like, you're
because
right,
of
man.
Rudy
I
Ray
gotta
Moore.
do it for the kids. And he's
Yeah.
like, damn the kids, brother.
Gotta do it for the
bitches.
bitches.
Gotta give the bitches what they want.
Oh, I love you, Rudy Ray Moore.
Gotta give them what they need.
Yeah, they made the training montage.
Yeah, a Rocky.
Where they'll pay him long enough to help him train.
Yeah, well, that's right. Sugar Bear says, Dolemite, do you want to come and help me on my journey? He's like, motherfucker, you gotta pay me. I ain't doing this for free. and he proceeds to pay him, I guess, in real life as well. And he ends up on the training montage as well. Doing the running, jumping rope, push-ups, the montage.
All the while, Rudy Ray Moore just eats hot dogs and oogles women. So.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
having a great time.
He's reading Pimps and Hoes Quarterly.
He's teaching him kung fu, how to hypnotize your opponents with your neck.
Yeah, the head bobbing.
Yeah.
His
And,
all-female class of
Yeah. Well, it's not really
Kung
more
Fu.
unless there's a
Kung
bunch
Fu
of women
vixens.
doing kung. Yeah.
It's money well spent.
Is this also when we get to Noah's one of your favorite tropes, the gear up scene?
Oh yeah, the gear up scenes are always the best, guys. I can't stress enough how much I love when they gear up in a movie.
This is like straight out of Escape from New York. You know?
Yeah, pretty much another
Gear
throwback
up
to
scene, which is cousins to one of my favorite scenes in movies, which isn't very often. It's just the gear up scene coming out of prison.
Given a new zest of hope, Sugar Bear is back on the.
He robs his badge back from the homeless guy he gave it to.
Yeah, that's right. And he kicks him a few times. Yeah, that's right. When he quit the force, he dropped his badge in a homeless guy's cup, and now he's feeling good and ready to kick the world's ass. Beats up that homeless guy and takes his badge back. Good for you, Sugar Bear, taking back the streets. He goes to the police station where the chief gives him the intel of where they're located, where they assume Cox is. Cox's. And the gear up scene. He gets all kinds of weapons.
Well, he gets 3. He gets a fucking painted water gun.
Yeah,
With the fucking fan at the end of it, which will just automatically kill the ninjas.
That's right. It's the ninja detector gun.
Yeah.
When you fire the first...
It kind of looks like a blimp with a...
Oh, that's right. They introduced the zany scientist.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he
The
was
guy
like-
who's been there the entire time.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I was actually all of these people. He
Yeah.
was like...
Yeah,
the-
different or not even cameos. I mean, they're bit characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the donut
NPCs,
shop guy.
really.
Yeah, it was like Walt Flanagan in Clerks.
He was like the donut shop guy, and he was the
bartender.
bartender. He was the
And
homeless guy.
fucking his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, he's the cowboy.
Fucking Mrs.
The cowboy fucking Missy before she's
Before-
ceremony.
You better get out of here, Jack.
Yeah.
My boyfriend's gonna be here soon.
Shit.
Picks up his boots and just
out the
hightails it
window.
down the fire escape. Yeah.
He gets so when you pull the trigger of the ninja detecting gun, it'll fire a bullet that will seek out a ninja anywhere in a warehouse and destroy him. And when you pull the trigger a second time, it'll fire out a second bullet that will seek out a ninja anywhere in the warehouse and destroy him. He got a dog whistle
And
because the one weakness Hack Benjamin has is he's deaf. You'd figure a great bodyguard like that can kind of figure out problems before they even realizes they're problems, but he's deaf.
It's like Daredevil, man.
Right.
I guess.
He has that
you know,
sixth
the
sense.
Achilles heel. Everyone has one.
Well, I
He's
guess
not
that's why he's
distracted by
constantly
sound.
up against the wall, right?
Yeah.
Has his back to the wall so no one can sneak up on him.
You can see vibrations, you know. So
Yeah.
like,
There it is.
But yet the dog whistle will cause him to flee. If not, it will destroy him.
Yeah, doesn't explain how, but that's okay.
Right. Yeah.
And the third weapon, it's the mystical button that will dispose of Big Stank and Lil Poot.
Yeah. So this is where the movie just completely fucking jumps the shark.
Where he's like, how does it work? And he's like, I don't really have time to explain
Right.
how it works.
None of us have time.
and then he's like, oh, where's Dolemite? And they're like, yeah, forget about that. We ran out of money for Dolemite.
Yeah, Dolemite's done. No,
He's done for now.
the budget's up for him.
Yeah.
Once again, breaking that fourth wall.
Same with what's his face, Fred Barry.
Oh, rerun.
Yeah, he was the one that cost the most apparently, so that's why they killed him off first. Because per day he was I don't know, he's charging them, but they were just like, yeah, it's just too much. So like,
Why would
they
they
just
even
had him
bother
in
to
that
put
one.
him in?
So-
Why couldn't they get any other like E-list celebrity?
Yeah, like, you know,
Yeah,
they could have got Jimmy Walker.
Yeah, or Corey Haim.
Yeah, right.
That
Anyways,
was during his fat period.
oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Brian is
Probably
Probably
would've-
was busy in 1999 when they were filming this.
Probably would have done it for a few e-pills. You know?
Yeah, ham sandwich. So at the warehouse where Cox is being hidden,
He
or
immediately
is that
kills
being
the
kidnapped?
ninjas.
Yeah, first steps right into the door.
They were completely superfluous. Didn't
Yeah.
have to be in there.
He pulls the trigger one time. A CG
One-
bullet flies through the building.
One's on the toilet.
Yeah, that's comedy.
Starts whizzing around. This guy's like trying to force out a number 2, and
Yeah,
Boom!
and gets shot right between the eyes, which I guess causes him to take that shit, and he
Release.
looks very relieved, and then dies. and pulls the trigger a second time. Second bullet comes out and finds the other
Not really
ninja.
a bullet. It's more like
Well,
this whizzing like
lightning
light, or it's like a
meteor.
fire light
Yeah, it's
ninja.
like a
detector.
Star
Mario
Trek
Paint effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I would say the CG on this is held up. It definitely looks as good then as it did now. Or
That's
good now as it
I
did
can't
then.
argue with that.
That's true.
And you know what? It looks better than certain movies out there too.
It looked like something out of the Goosebumps opening credits.
Yeah.
Exactly. Kills the second ninja who's eating Chinese food because that's what ninjas eat.
Yeah, his fortune cookie says you're dead.
Yeah, you will be killed.
Yeah.
And he goes, huh?
Yeah, and then there it is.
What does lucky numbers mean?
Oh yeah, he also what's his name? Sugar Bear gives the guy a Vulcan neck pinch. Just so a random goon, but I was so happy to see that. I was like, yeah, it's really underutilized.
That's a good little nod. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish more TV shows utilized that. This is when Hack Benjamin gets a drop on Sugar Bear though, and
Blows the whistle, nothing.
yeah, a whole lot of nothing, and Sugar Bear starts to get nervous because obviously this thing that's supposed to kill him is not, and then all of a sudden, kablamo!
Yeah.
Hack Benjamin's head explodes.
It was a good head explosion. Like I said, it's a good. I'll give him the credit on the head explosion.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pretty great head explosion actually.
I mean, I guess they hit all their beats. They had the boobs in the beginning. They had the head explosion later on for like a really
The
classic
shootout near the
B
end.
movie.
Okay, well, let's skip through the next thing because I want to get to the good part.
Okay. And then after killing Hack Benjamin, we pan out to see a wrestling ring.
Well, no, because there's also he
It's
finds Harry Cox and they're being tormented
What? Oh yeah.
by.
What about the button? Does
Yeah,
that
he
come
presses the
after?
button.
I forgot about that because we do see the ring before that though.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, no, because that's why I thought you were getting excited.
Yeah, no, I want to skip past the
Okay.
fucking magic button shit.
Okay. So
part.
he finds Harry Cox and he sees that they're
Oh, but
tied
the
up.
magic button thing is funny.
Well, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I know how excited Ryan's getting for the wrestling, and they have a shot of it before. It's like a Chekhov's gun,
Yeah.
where you see the ring before it's used. But anyways, he sees Harry Cox is being kept guard by Big Poot and Little Stank,
Tormented by them.
tormented. So they got to use. He's got to use that button, that magic button that we don't know what it does.
Yeah, activates a door in the wall and their parents come out.
And berate them. Big Poot
Calling them by their like
Their
Christian
Christian
names.
names.
Spalding, Thurston.
Yeah.
whatever,
That was
like-
another thing that I was really confused about with this movie is they seem very, very willing to belittle and sort of, insult what I assume is the Insane Clown Posse's
Core fan base?
Yeah. To poke fun at the idea of white suburban kids sort of aspiring to be...
Yeah, but if you've seen like their fans, they don't dress like that.
Yeah.
Like
No, they're
Yeah, they don't dress like wiggers.
they're closer
no.
to like
yeah,
death
they're
metal.
more like metalheads instead, like weird like
Mhm.
emo kids and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll back you up on that one.
their parents are there to berate them.
Take their grill and slap the shit out of them.
Yeah, that's right, and they get led home by the ear.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha.
They're being punished.
Yeah, that's right. They get grounded.
Okay, well, fuck those guys. They're out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then in the wrestling ring, Ryan,
Yeah.
I'll let you take it over
All
from
right,
here.
so he gets into the ring. He hears over the announcement of Big Daddy Sweets. Apparently, he's got one last enforcer to throw at him. And we get my man, Mick Foley.
There he
It was
is.
1999. He was in his feud with Triple H.
Mhm.
He just gotten rid of the Mankind persona. He brought back Cactus Jack.
Yep.
And it was right before his first retirement.
But he's called Cactus Sack.
Cactus Sack,
And
which
that's-
has Vince brought up before because of the their old commentary thing.
Yeah, and because of licensing,
Yeah,
they couldn't
legal, right.
use-
Yeah, even though he's full on Cactus Jack attire,
Yeah.
and he's using all his old catchphrases. But like, unless you're not a Mick Foley fan, you don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's
Yeah, well,
using
he
his
says one of them. He's like, "No, that's not it."
Yeah, he uses his dude love catchphrase,
Yeah.
and you realize that's not it. He uses his
Yeah.
Mankind catchphase,
Yeah,
and that's why he
that's
pulls
not
out Mr. Sacco.
He's like,
He's
"What the
"What's
fuck
good
is
with
this
that?"
thing, Mr. Sacco?"
He
calls it.
effortlessly beats the shit out of Sugar Bear.
Yeah, and I guess as a
Bang,
wrestler
bang!
too, Sugar Bear can probably take the bumps.
He takes the bumps, gives him the old double underhook DDT.
Yeah, that's right. One of the
Finisher.
classic.
Yeah. Finally remembers his
Cactus Jack.
catchphrases: bang bang.
Bang bang.
That's it. bang,
Yeah.
bang,
Yeah,
bang, bang.
bang, bang.
Throws him out of the ring.
Yeah, and when he gets thrown out of the ring, when Sugar Bear gets thrown out of the ring, he ends up landing with a giant
He
stake
lands on a
through his
skid.
leg.
Lands on a scale, which causes a stake to come through his leg.
But it's okay because that same stake is what kills Mick Foley too.
Yeah.
He makes a bad pun about steak.
Oh,
That's
he
a
makes
fantastic fun about. Someone orders steak out there.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Which is like total Mick Foley thing because he gives the whole.
yeah, he's like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
he's like, oh yeah, that's a good one.
I love you, Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mick Foley goes for a high risk move from the top rope and it doesn't pay off.
Nope, he gets staked to the heart.
Stake
That's
to
the
heart.
second time this week.
Yeah. I guess it happens on a regular basis.
Now you got giant ass Mick Foley on top of you.
Yeah. So finally, Big Baby Sweets faces Sugar Bear personally.
In the ring in his orange suit,
Yep.
double breasted, but he has the jacket open, which is a big fashion faux
Orange
pas.
suit, like a dark blue shirt,
Yeah.
like a dress shirt with an orange tie.
It was just gaudy all day.
Yeah.
I think he has like a matching bowler hat.
Yeah. So he calls him by name Big Baby, or he calls him by name Sugar Bear.
And once again, because
Dun,
everyone
dun,
notices
dun,
this thing, yeah.
dun. Yeah, that theme has been playing throughout the movie every time.
And he
somebody
looks
says Sugar Bear.
around and he's like, "Where the fuck is that coming from?"
The sound editor just
And he's like,
Yeah.
"That."
That's
He's
their
like, "Where the
producer,
fuck
right?
keeps doing that?" And he's just like, "Oh, that'd be me, Mikey Clark,
I'm your
producer."
producer,
He's like,
guys.
"Oh yeah, okay, cool." Boom, shoots him. But
Yeah.
yeah, that is their producer, like
Yeah.
long-term producer.
Well, he was.
What?
Yeah.
Then they shot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
In the movie.
In the movie, and then after that,
Well, I
No,
don't know. It's real
every
anymore.
time
It
Big
was
Baby
real.
Sweet says Sugar Bear, no more theme. He even tested a few times. Sugar Bear, Sugar Bear, nothing.
That's right. He's been stripped of his power. The hero has been weakened and brought low.
Yep. And as Big Baby Sweets is monologuing, pointing a gun at Sugar Bear, ready to kill him, all of a sudden, bang!
Every time he opens up his jacket, he receives another bullet.
Yep, that's right. That was the best. Another good use of those squibs.
That was a good use of squibs.
Big Baby Sweet gets shot one time, and then he opens up his coat again. Bang bang, 2 more shots. And he's like, "Guys, all right, whoever's shooting at me, quit it. It's enough. Quit playing, man." And
Quit playing, y'all.
then he opens up one more time, 3 more shots, and just conks out dead. And who ends up shooting him? But his mother from behind.
Oh.
One more time, a woman stands up and faces the oppressor.
I like how even though she was shooting him in the back, she timed it every time he opened his jacket from the front.
From the front, yeah. And Sugar Bear, Big Baby Sweets is now dead.
Yep, and then they that's when the reinforcements finally show up.
Yep.
They're wheeling fucking get
Yeah.
to the reveal.
Yeah, so they're wheeling Big Baby Sweet's body away.
and they
to the
finally
morgue.
acknowledge the makeup.
Yeah, and he's like, "Wait, we should take off the makeup. I want to see who it really is." They take off the makeup, and all right, who wants to do the reveal?
Our
Yeah,
guest.
Yohan,
Turns
yeah.
out that the whole time, Big Baby Sweets was actually Harry Cox.
That's right. They take off the
Yeah.
makeup, and it's Harry
But
Cox
that's
with the
impossible.
glasses
Yeah.
still on,
Yeah.
even though they weren't there when he took off the
The
makeup.
one honest cop in the whole city turns out to be the biggest crime
The
lord.
biggest-
Move
of them
over,
all.
usual suspects.
Yeah, exactly. In a move to rival fucking usual
Scary
suspects.
movie.
Kaiser Sose got
Guys,
shit.
so sad.
The Sixth Sense got shit on this.
Yeah, right. Which brings
Ooh,
us
what a
back.
twist!
Which brings us back around to the beginning of the movie at the church,
Yeah.
where Sugar Bear is burying Big Baby Sweets, and then I don't really know what happens. Is there like
It's like he
is
has
tripping
either,
out?
Yeah, he has like either a mental break or
Or the film just decides
Well,
fuck it.
clearly the I guess pastor delivering a sermon is Big Stank.
all of a sudden it turns into Big Stank. It's a
Yeah,
different
if he
actor.
wasn't Big
Oh, yeah,
Stank
it's a
before-
different actor.
Clearly
Yeah.
about the end of this movie. Don't try to say we all fucking missed the obvious part.
Come on, guys. I'm actually on their side on this one, Vince. All of a sudden, yeah, the altar boy is Lil Poot.
Yeah.
The priest is Big Stank.
Yeah.
And
The dead Harry Cox Big Baby Sweet is resurrected. with
Well, it's
two
not. Yeah, it's
fucking
not the
guns.
dead Harry Cox because like as we
No.
see Harry
Oh, yeah, they
Cox.
open up
is-
the coffin, then he comes out, submachine gun,
yeah,
Boom.
and it says wicked clowns never die.
and
motherfucker.
hence is a big shootout with like one keep shooting to that one woman
Yeah.
screaming.
And then it's the credits.
The entire cast come in to engage in the shootout,
Yeah, so
including
everyone-
Harry Cox, who has a water gun.
Yeah, who wasn't there before.
Right.
Well, I guess he kind of was. He was dead.
Dolemite on his cell phone doing his famous head
Right.
nod.
Yeah.
Jerk.
The entire
Sure.
movie just takes place in fucking Sugar Bear's mind. Which
That's
is on
right.
Some crazy fucking acid trip.
Also, Billy Bill, who was not in this film.
Right, that was a great moment.
That was actually, I laughed at that.
Where
I laughed
the
at
fuck
that
is he?
too.
And then
Yeah.
Billy Bell,
As soon
not
as-
in this film.
Not in
Like,
this
oh,
film.
I did laugh
okay.
at that.
That's one of their homies who just like beats people up. He's like one of their security guards. He like beats the fuck out of people apparently.
Well, I can see that. He did a really good job in the shootout. And then, while the credits roll, it's outtakes, deleted scenes, et cetera, et cetera. Guys, so you know, this movie's on YouTube.
Yeah, I watched the
Yeah.
entire thing on YouTube.
So in case you're like, I really want to watch this and I can't find it, where the hell
Everyone
Psychopathic
listening at
Records is
home,
all
It's
out.
on
on
YouTube,
YouTube.
titties and all.
Yeah,
Search Big Money Hustlers.
Hustlas, LAS at the
yeah.
end.
We are making this shit up.
So guys, I don't know. Let's discuss.
it's fucking bad, alright? It's a bad
fucking
movie.
atrocious,
It's
man.
long. Vince, I love you and I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be
I
bad.
can't. That's the thing. It's a bad comedy, so it's like it's really hard to sit through. all
Yeah,
the time.
okay, I wouldn't recommend this for everyone, but
You recommended it to me though, man.
well, I don't know. I thought you'd maybe get a kick out of it.
I mean,
don't know.
I'm not having the worst time.
I was saying to Vince earlier that as soon as Mick Foley's name in the credits appears,
like
I'm
maybe if
sure
I
you
saw
got
this,
excited.
maybe if I saw this movie now, I wouldn't
It's true.
like
Look,
it as much.
Okay,
like-
I'll say this: when I'm in a show called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I gotta eat some bullets sometimes,
Yeah.
and I'm aware of that. They can't all be.
They can't all be the good
They can't
and
all
the
be
ugly.
running scares.
Yeah, they can't all be taxi driver.
Yeah, they can't all be taxi drivers. So I'm cool with biting the bullet. Compared to the Spring Breakers, though,
Yeah,
that's
so
tough.
You
Honestly,
had a problem with Spring Breakers also.
I did, and they're very different because they both. Spring Breakers felt longer because I felt nothing was really happening in Spring Breakers. This one is like things were happening,
But
but there was no clear like.
well, that's the thing. Things are always happening. It's like entertaining for what it is, and
It's really colorful.
Yeah, and like Spring Breakers is better shot.
there's a lot of fucking
yeah, Spring
pretty
Breakers-
memorable characters. Like
Yeah.
even though some of them are just killed
Like
off.
that's the thing.
and-
Spring Breakers is beautiful, and I do love James Franco in it. But also like that one feels longer.
Well,
and
I think that was
really hated
longer.
those girls.
I think that was like
This-
two.
That one
and
felt
change.
longer. This one did not need to be.
I don't have
This
it
was
here.
longer than Jet Li's The One. those are my benchmarks. That's like an 80-minute movie,
Yeah.
and this one was almost 140.
Yep.
An hour 40, that is.
Yeah.
But you know what? I expected worse.
Worse?
I could have been worse. I'm not saying it wasn't really as bad as I thought.
No, the acting is campy. Like a lot of the lines is just like
cheesy
if
throwaway
you want to call
writing.
it acting you
Or
know.
lines.
Clearly, the Insane Clown Posse. Or,
Maybe it's like say I've been inspired.
Well, he says at the end, he's like, "Where's my motherfucking Oscar?"
Like I've seen stuff like this done better, so I'm like saying I could have like watched Black Dynamite
Yeah.
or Dolemite itself.
Uh-huh.
We'll do Black Dynamite for sure. I know Jeremy said he wants to come back and do that one.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. For a couple of guys that never made a movie before,
I am curious
you
to
know.
see what their other movie would be like.
Well,
Well,
they-
Big Money
yeah.
Wrestlers
Rustlers.
is
Sequel.
the sequel. It takes place in the Old West.
Okay.
A lot of the
And they're all robots.
And
no, that's
Scott
the
Hall
third
is
one. That's
the,
the third one that they're writing now that is supposed to come out apparently on Netflix.
Whoa!
Is
That's a fucking coup
is
for
called
the ICP,
Big Money Thrusters,
Oh my god!
and it takes
yes.
place in space.
Yes. Yes, I'm so excited, guys. If you need me in this movie, Insane Clown Posse,
Right.
I will gladly
The
be in
end of
it.
the trilogy.
Yeah. I mean, I can do a really good dying guy, or I can make funny faces. You want to throw a pie in my face, whatever.
I got a good ass. I can eat donuts.
Yeah. I'll eat donuts all day.
I mean, this movie wasn't without its charms. Mick Foley being a big one of them. Harlan Williams, I really enjoyed, but it was tough to get through. I tried a few days ago when Noah so graciously invited me onto the podcast and told me what we would be watching. I found it on YouTube and I tried to watch it and I got 15 or 20 minutes in before I finally gave up. And full disclosure, I watched the movie right before coming here to do the podcast. Like,
Well, it's fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
I figured it was a good way to do it, but at the same time, I just
You
put
have
it
to
off for as long
force
as possible.
force yourself. Had you heard anything about it? Like,
No, well, I'm familiar enough with the Insane Clown Posse that when Noah told me what it was and said, go ahead and Google that.
Yeah, Google the cover.
Immediately pretty upset about what I was going to have to watch, but...
Yeah, well, the cover of the movie is like a play on a lot. The Pen and Pixel cover. Pen and Pixel was they made covers for a lot of the rap groups.
Oh.
No, the rap groups in like the late 90s, 2000, like all the No Limit, all the Cash Money, all these like gaudy covers with like clearly like Photoshop, but they're done in like in this way that they have a charm to it, and just like fake money, piles of like money and
Guns.
Riches and like guns and like pineapples sometimes for reasons unknown, Rottweilers, dogs. Anyways, those album covers were great, and they actually got those guys, Pen and Pixels, to do the cover for them. So it was like authentic, you know, the money, the logo in that big like embossed letters with like diamonds and stuff in them.
Yeah, I mean, depending on, well, regardless of how successful or not they were at it, I feel like the guys that made the movie really did try.
Well, this movie actually it debuted on number 1 on the Billboard's top music videos chart when it first came out, and like it's since then achieved platinum status. That was
I
2009.
feel like that leads to the bigger topic of discussion is what the fuck, like how is ICP such a huge phenomenon?
I don't know. I think
like I want to see the number breakdown on like who is a juggalo and what makes a juggalo.
I think they just the appeal to the the disenfranchised a bit, and
it's something,
kids that like they feel like I've watched documentaries about that, and they're like, we're a family, it's not just about the music, we're a family, and like they have these huge gatherings and like it's amazing, it's like I gotta give it to them.
It reminds me in a way similar to how like something kind of kitschy can be so popular so long, kind of like how Weird Al is.
Weird Al or Kiss.
Or Kiss, like where it's so like kitschy of itself but maintains itself.
Or even the whole steampunk sort of.
Yeah, but that's like a whole genre thing I can get into. This is so specific of like I said, this could be a fad or a joke, but the fact that it's lasted.
But I mean, like,
but there's a whole like mythology behind it too.
It's there's now like they've influenced different types of the different bands and stuff. Mm-hmm. So they've created like a whole music genre of a sort of subgenre.
Yeah, well, they have all these artists on their label that are similar to them,
like horror rap.
Yeah, horror, hit rap. But it's just like. A lot of them are these guys from the Midwest, so it's like that kind of like working class, like, kind of theatrics rap. I don't know. It's like it's a weird type of genre.
It's a weird crossing of like hip hop with goth.
But they've never
horror movies.
They've never really been accepted per se by the like mainstream rap. They've always kind of been like a joke, even though on one of their albums they had like Old Dirty and like Snoop Dogg on it. Like I'm sure they paid them a pretty penny for that. But
Snoop will just show up.
But I mean, the songs that came out of it, the one with Snoop Dogg specifically was actually pretty like entertaining, and it's like set up like it's a talk show, and it's the Shaggy Show.
Okay.
And Snoop Dogg is the guest on it,
yeah.
And they're going back and forth. With their rapping, and there's like sound effects, and there's like fake ads in like, between it. It's like a 6 or 7 minute.
Oh yeah, like how he did with like Professional Rapper. It was like a job interview.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Snoop Dogg is working with Martha Stewart right now, so.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, anybody can do anything, right?
Yeah, Snoop's will show up, and he will bring
a Snoop's a businessman. He's
okay, so I guess it comes down to now. Would you recommend this movie? As you can imagine, I don't want to speak for you, Vince, but I'm sure we'd both recommend it to the right people.
I would, but not for everyone.
This is definitely like first you have to at least like the Insane Clown Posse, even just a little bit, because otherwise, if you don't like them, this whole movie is going to be an hour and 40 minutes of just like torture.
It's a bit lost, but I've showed this movie to people that don't necessarily like them, and they liked it for what it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but actually, I'd like to hear from guys who have never seen it. Would you recommend it to somebody?
If what we've said have sparked your curiosity, look it up on YouTube. Don't watch the whole thing. Jump around. Use our podcast as like a guide.
Yeah.
And like if I want to see the scene where a gorilla robs a donut shop. and you can and you can jump around a bit and be curious and like have the freedom of that. Like I sit through the entire thing would be tough.
Yeah, no.
Avoid
it at all means possible. And...
Nice. And I mean, this is a pretty silly question at this point, but guys, what would you give this movie? Good, bad, or ugly? One round of applause. Just bad.
Bad. Yeah, bad.
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 I don't want to say it's a bad movie, but it's not a good movie.
Well,
per se.
Okay. You know, that's a very valid thing to say, for sure. There's no wrong answer.
I don't know.
Guys.
It's
it's like it's bad.
it's
It's bad with two Ds.
subjective. I know. It's
yeah, well, it's all subjective.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what
That's
good
what the whole
and bad
podcast is, right?
means. Those are the
Oh, I know it's not a good
polarities of
movie. I know it's not a good
subjectivity, so you have
movie,
to choose.
but I think it's a good movie
If it
for what it
entertains
is.
you, it's good.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely.
That's it.
That's what it
I know
comes
it's
down to.
That's what I
bad.
come down to,
It's meant to be bad.
Yeah,
It's,
well, that's
you
what
know,
me
it's
home
like-
with a shotgun. Like,
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie, and I think it's good.
Yeah, it's good for you because it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's time for shameless plugs, because we haven't done that this episode. So guys, if you like what you've heard, definitely keep listening. Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, everything at GBU Podcast. In fact, you can even email us at gbupodcast@gmail.com. Send us any movies you want us to do or anything that we got wrong. Suggestions. We're still taking hate mail, guys. Always taking your hate mail. We'll definitely read it on air when we get it, too.
Well, we got that P.O. box set up real soon, though.
Yeah, that's it. We'll make sure you can get it snail mail to us. Don't forget, you can also go on Ask to be a Guest. Maybe we'll let you on. I mean, we let Yohan on, so
Yeah,
it could be you. And always an open invitation to any celebrities A through F list.
Snoop Dogg, come on.
Snoop Dogg, you're always welcome. You know what? Actually, there's a few people from this I would definitely like to get on. Harlan Williams, if you're listening to this, I would love to get you on here and talk about.
Well, I had a friend. He was a comedian. He's since passed on. Sean Keane.
I remember Sean.
He was one of my old friend's uncles, but he was friends with Harlem, and he used to tell me he talked to him a lot on the phone because Harlem lived in L.A. at this point. But this guy Sean was always trying to get. He had written a bunch of pilots, and he was always trying to get them off the ground. So Harlan helped him out with a few of them. Nothing ever came of it, but he was always telling me, I just got off the phone with Harlan. I was talking to him, so he was like really proud to have him as a friend. And I mean, I personally like Harlan Williams. I think he's
very funny. I love his Just for Laughs specials.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. Harlan Williams, you're always welcome. Insane Clown Posse, if either of you guys are listening to this, two big fans, one not so big fan, would definitely love to have you on the show.
If you could only have one, who would you go with?
I don't think they come separate, do they? Like, aren't they like legally bound to each other?
Man, it's Sophie's choice. You gotta pick one.
Shit.
Is it gonna be Violent J or Shaggy 2 Dope?
I'm gonna say I'd rather meet Violent J, but Shaggy 2 Dope, don't take that as an insult.
I was gonna say I loved Shaggy 2 Dope's hair throughout this movie. I kept getting struck by how fantastic his hair was. The entire
well,
time.
when you see at the end in the outtakes, they show one of the bloopers of him when he's
Thrusting.
shagging the girl and hit the hat and the wig comes off and you see he's completely bald. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess that wraps it up for another episode. So guys, take care until next time. Bye.
Peace.
Cheers.
Wicked clowns will never die.
Fucking hate you.
Whoop whoop.